You know what's crazy? I've been doing this YouTube channel where I have like 12 videos. Good morning, by the way, Mr. Bitcoin Maxi. We're all Bitcoin Maxis, but I wanted to come on and just give my thoughts on something. It's crazy because I have almost 500 followers in 12 days, or 12 videos, I should say. But the most interesting thing is I get comments on my YouTube channel on some videos where I see people like Bitcoin is a scam or Bitcoin is going to zero. And I just don't understand how people don't really realize that there's only 21 million Bitcoin that will ever be mined. And that's projected to be mined around 2140, right? And so I'm 36. So 2140, I won't even be alive. And most people won't even be alive to see that, besides people, or babies that are being born now, pretty much. But it's crazy because people don't understand that fiat money is a scam. They print it, and we're told to pay taxes. We're told to go to work, get like a 9 to 5, right? That's what we're taught ultimately in school. And when I see people sit here and say Bitcoin is a scam, I don't understand people's logic. But then at the same time, I guess I do. So it's like I'm on two sides of the fence, because I used to be one of those people that was like, yeah, that's a scam. That's back, when Bitcoin was in its early days. But then it took me a long time to really dig into the weeds of Bitcoin. And then I finally started understanding it. But I think a lot of people don't really want to take the time, and they just go by what other people say. It's kind of, in a way, in my opinion, like politics, right? You have these politicians that have a certain type of followers, and then you have other politicians that have different followers, and they're against each other, when really the world should be trying to come together, in a way, in a perfect world at least. But we know how much Bitcoin is out there, which is only 21 million. With money, they print it. And that's why things get more expensive. And then people get upset that things are going up, right? And then it's like the whole debate with gold and Bitcoin. It's like gold, for one, there's a lot of gold out there, right? That can still be mined. So even though the price of gold is going up, we still don't know how much gold can be mined that can come into circulation. But with Bitcoin, we know. That's why we are still so early at, I think I checked the price this morning, it's like 113,000 Bitcoin, I believe. So it's like we are still so early to Bitcoin. It's crazy, because only 4% of the world owns Bitcoin. And a lot of people think that they missed the boat on Bitcoin, when it's like they're not all even mined, you know? And then once Bitcoin is all mined, then when you have something that is gone, then it creates more demand. So, for example, things that go out of stock that are in high demand, you see like scalpers, they'll up the price on everything, which is crazy. And I think people don't really understand that. And BTC will become ultimate store of value in the digital era, because a lot of things now are going digital, right? And then when all the Bitcoin is mined, we're going to go from, once it's all mined, to entirely fee-based incentives. And when you have no more of something that can be mined, it creates demand like you've never seen before. And there's a race right now, in my opinion, that we can just see online, where these institutions and even the regular day struggling person that actually understands Bitcoin wants to buy as much of it as they can, but they're stuck between a rock and a hard place because things are getting so expensive in a world full of money that's getting inflated. That's the ultimate scam. But people don't really see the true value right now in Bitcoin because they don't understand it. So I believe until we get to a place where we educate people on Bitcoin, it's going to be still on a discount. El Salvador is educating their citizens now at a young age on Bitcoin. So I think that what they're doing is actually very smart. And once all the Bitcoin mined is mined, no central authority can print any more of it, right? Pure monetary, sovereignty. And by then, I don't even think that fiat money will even exist by 2140 when all the Bitcoin is mined. I truly believe that Bitcoin is going to run the world, and people don't understand that. And then these people that think that Bitcoin was a scam is they're going to ultimately get left behind, and they're going to regret not buying any of it. Not even like today's prices. You can get it for a little over $100 for 0.001, which I think in the next 20 to 30 years, 0.001 even is going to be a flex, because it's just going to keep going up as they print money, as the world is just in chaos, and a lot of people are losing their jobs now. It's like AI, even without AI, it's like if it's not AI, the companies can't afford to be paying for employees because they're not making enough money, because everybody is scaling back on their purchases. So get the restaurants being affected, and to me it's only going to get worse, and in turn Bitcoin is only going to keep going up. And sometimes these comments, like I said, it doesn't bother me seeing these comments, but it saddens me at the same time, because these are going to be the people that are going to be left behind when things get more and more and more and more expensive. And nation states are going to keep trying to get more and more Bitcoin as they can. They're going to be competing for the supply even before it's all mined. And I believe that the people that are stacking Bitcoin now, even the everyday working person that's struggling but trying, to get any Bitcoin is going to dominate the supply as liquidity is shrinking. So I just don't understand some people. I really don't. But the people that are here now and trying to make it work, even if they don't have much, are going to be the ones to be rewarded in the future. But I want to come on and make my thoughts on that. Just woke up and thought it was interesting seeing some comments like that. Yeah. I'm Mr. Bitcoin Maxi. We're all Bitcoin Maxis. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you're new to Bitcoin or you think it's a scam, I really encourage you to understand how it works. There's books that I recommend on my channel that I've read, that I've recommended to friends and my friends' parents that are in their 70s, and they are fascinated by Bitcoin.